It's hot there. When I got there, it was in May 1st, and so it was kind of a cloudy day the day I got there, so I was like, oh, this isn't bad at all, you know? I'm used to Utah weather. And so it wasn't very bad, but then after that, after the heat started coming, it was so bad. It was really hot, but luckily we have almost all the missionaries have cars, and so there's not very much time that we're walking in the streets, but we were encouraged to 1 hour a day to go tracting and just walk. And so during that hour, you're like dying because it was so hot. It's pretty humid there as well, and so it's hard to get used to at first, but once you get used to it, it's like no big deal. But it is pretty hot there. So everything was in English there. And the food there, it's the south, it's in north Florida. So everything is deep fried. Everything you can imagine, deep fried and smothered in cheese. And the people there, they love to feed the missionaries. Oh my goodness, I gained so much weight in Florida because they would just offer food all the time. And I remember my trainer, she had this thing that she didn't like to say no to food, that she felt like it would earn the trust of the members more if we just never said no. And so there was multiple times when we had like 2 dinner appointments back to back, and we would just be so full of food. But the food it's good. It's really good. It's just, for me, it was hard to get used to at first because it's a little bit more oily than what I'm used to. But it's, yeah, just barbecue and all that good stuff. Their transportation, we use our cars, or if we go somewhere really far, we had to use it'd be better to use a member who had a car and they could drive us. But it seems to see in Florida, there's, I don't know, well, the missionaries were allowed to go to the beaches, but there was pretty beaches, and the areas I was in, there wasn't a whole lot to see. I only served in 2 areas there, and so it was just houses, and they have a river. I guess you could see the river, but there wasn't a whole lot to see in the areas that I served in.